author DL Tillery here, the Mistress of Horror. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, but you press that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. This is another Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge video. I actually still have one more to do, which will be the wrap-up video. And the last two prompts that will not be in this video will be in my wrap-up video, which will be my visit to the historical Westminster Cemetery that I decided to do for my Gothic location visit for that particular prompt, and the Feast of the Forgotten, which is the making a dish based off Gothic literature. So those two last prompts will be in my wrap-up video with me touching up and talking about the things that I did do all together and such. So in this particular Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge video that's coming out a little later than it should have, because I am still recovering from a level 2 grade muscle strain pull in my left leg. So that's been fun, trying to still go to work with that and then find time to rest it, ice it, and leave it up. Still takes a couple weeks to a couple months even to heal, depending on the badness of the pull. So forgive videos coming out a little later than they usually do, because I need to be in my office to do my videos and I could not do the steps too well. And I know sitting for hours is also bad for the type of pull that I have. Anyway, all that information. The video is kind of going to be a put together because I did the pieces different times. This will cover the mood board prompt, the Victorian letter prompt, and the bookshelf corner or such for that particular prompt, which I will label the prompts in each section. So you'll get 3 different prompts covered in this particular one. I still will have in the wrap-up video which books and which short stories and or poetry that I did read for the other prompts that were requested in this. I end up changing up which books that I plan to do because my time got really pressed. Not surprising for me. I'm lucky that I got to do what I did. But I will let you know in the wrap-up video what those were and what I thought about them. I did do a book review video for one of them, one of the short stories that I ended up going with, which is the only original one that I was able to get done. I switched off to others in order, because of time pressing, I still wanted to finish them in the time that I chose to allot. So it's pretty a laid back type of challenge, but I still wanted to do all the prompts, which I did manage to finish them. But anyway, check out that book review for the 12 Brothers of Brothers Grimm Tale. And yeah, check that out. This is my new format for my fictional book reviews currently. My nonfiction, I still am in the video, but for my new fiction ones, I do like picture stills and video clips to express the story as I read it. And most of the time the fiction ones are going to be spoiler. I'm just going to tell you now the way my new format is. So I always put spoiler on the tag if it's going to be spoiler, and if it's not, then I would say no spoiler. But a lot of these ones, since I extensively talk, are going to be spoiler style. Anyway, let's jump into the Gothic Hearts prompts that I was able to complete for this particular video. I'm going to be reading the Victorian style letters that I wrote to my hosts and co-hosts, my friends. I actually sent all those out. Everyone didn't receive theirs yet as time of this video is being recorded, only because some of them have to go a little further. But I'm still going to read each individual one that I wrote to each person in between this video, so that way you get to hear them. Also, just in case they don't understand all my cursive handwriting, that's the style that I did my letters in, then they can listen to this video as well to hear word for word of my letter. I'm actually going to read 2 letters that I received at the time of this video. I'm still waiting for 2 more, but I wanted to read the ones that I did receive as well. So I'm going to do that at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned till the end. Let's jump into prompts for the 3 of this video. See you on the flip side. Hello everyone. So I'm just doing a video of, well, partially video of me putting together the letters, the Victorian style letters for the Gothic Hearts challenge or reading challenge. And one of the tasks was to write a Victorian style letter to a friend. So I'm going to be writing 4 letters. I'm writing one to each one of my co-hosts and host of the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge. So Regina, Aphrodite, Elizabeth, and Edie will be getting one of these letters from me. And I'm doing something like a little fun. The letters are going to be kind of they're theme based clearly, but I'm going to do kind of like of course the language is more Victorian style esque, and just for Gothic Hearts purposes, it would be somewhat fictional to a degree. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to go for and do. So each letter will be different. But yeah, so this is the stuff. This is what I'm working with. This is my ink set, my pen and ink set. This is a little steampunky, but yeah, my fountain pen. And I'm not sure what what color ink I will use. I might use a different color ink for each one. This is my red. And then this is a green. I have a purple. I'm sure this is just black, and we have blue. So blue, black, purple, green, and red. And then I have different tip styles that I could go for. I'm really looking more like to use one of these and switch it out. And here's my very ink absorbent type paper for the letter writing. Most likely these letters will be 2 pages because of the size, which I wanted them to be similar sized as the envelope, as you can see. But yeah, so I would expect from the length of the letters, possibly, depending on the size that I write the font in, that it will be 2 pages at the least, maybe 3. We'll see. And then the wax seal that I'll be using is from my wax seal kit. As you can see, I've used my burgundy. I'm not sure which color I'm going to go with this time. I might use gold or silver. I'm not sure, really. We'll see. But probably gold is going to be my go-to for this one. And I'm going to use, this is my, I'll pull it out without making that fall close. This is my actual seal. It's a M for Mistress and for Masterson. Because Caliostro, my character from my book series, is last name is Masterson. So this covers both of our initials. Mine is for Mistress and his is Masterson. So that works out. That was a gift from Aphrodite some years ago. So I'm really glad to have that. And the paper I recently got again because I ran out. So let's see how my penmanship has been. I'm not sure. I was much better before, but it's been a while since I've done it. And these are the envelopes that I will be using for the shipping of the letters. And these are the seals that will go on the back of the letters. I would put the wax seal on the outside, but I have learned that that could fall off doing transport of the letter. So I tend to put my seals on the paper, and so that way it's safe on the inside of the envelope. So that's where my seal will be for this time. I found that seems to work better. When I've done it on the envelope, it could fall off or whatever, but it should be safe on the inside, and even if it does fall off, at least the person would receive the seal. But yeah, so that's what I'm working with. That's my kit set up for this challenge. And I'm thinking about trying to do my videos individual for each challenge. I've done that 1 year, and then 1 year I just did all compilation, but we'll see. But if you end up getting this video solo, then that you did. But you'll get to see the finished product in my wrap-up video. See you soon, and I hope you're enjoying the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge. Dearest Aphrodite, the night's embrace grows longer with each passing day, as if binding us to dive deeper into the labyrinths of our beloved Gothic tales. How fair is your spirit in such exquisite darkness, my friend? I find myself pondering the well-weaved literature of the tale The Shadow in the Glass. It is a rather interesting story so far. I anticipate the ending. Truly I do. Perchance, have you heard the whispers of untamed winds calling you to read late into the witching hour? I hope this letter finds you amidst a tale worthy of your keen mind and boundless imagination. Write to me soon. for your musings are as precious as the rarest of first editions. Until then, may your lamp burn bright and your bookshelves grow heavy with secrets. Yours ever in shadows, D.L. Tillery. Most dearest Elizabeth, the chill in the air has grown sharp, a gentle reminder that even the season itself bows to the inexorable hand of time. I hope this note reaches you warmly as I imagine you curled beside a hearth, a tomb of Gothic splendor held tightly in your hands. Lately, I have been utterly consumed by the Brothers Grimm. Such depravity. It strikes a chord that is both thrilling and disquieting, as only true Gothic works can. Tell me, have you yet read any dark and delicious tales as of late? I await your letter, as it will bring light to even the gloomiest of days, and I am ever grateful for your keen insights. May we soon exchange tales of dread and delight once more. Ever yours, in ink and spirit, D.L. Tillery. And I have completed all 4 letters. They will be going out soon, in a couple days, after the snowstorm passes. Um, I'll be sending these out. This is a sample of one of the letters that will be going out, written much neater, obviously, but this is just for context. There's my seal, upside down, but there it is. So we know what it looked like. And here is my pen that I was using to write the letters, and I used my red ink for most of the letters. I did use black ink on this red envelope here. I can't show because of the address, but that's generally, this is the back of the envelopes, and the front of it is just, the solid color. So anyway, that is the portion of the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge to sending your friend a Victorian style letter. So I actually read and recorded the letters, so that way, I'm writing in cursive. So since I'm writing them in cursive, maybe someone might not be able to read my cursive, but just in case, I'm going to audio record each letter and make sure that I send it to the receiver of the letter, so that way, just in case they might have any word issues, reading any of the words because of my cursive handwriting style, then they'll at least know what it says. But I mostly made it quite clear with my handwriting. I think most people will be able to read my cursive. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. Anyway, I will see you later in the video. My dearest Regina, I trust this letter finds you well and in high spirits. Tell me, dear friend, has the shadowed prose of your latest Gothic tale stirred your heart as deeply as your past tales have mine? Last evening, as the moon cast its silvery gaze upon my windowsill, I found myself lost in the dark pages of one of your tales. Final Dress is the name. I am deeply immersed. Do tell, which dark enchantments have captivated you of late? I eagerly await the day I hear back from you. May the candlelight guide your reading and your quill unyieldingly. Ever yours in shadows, D.L. Tillery. I decided to make 2 mood boards for the mood board prompt. I decided to go with an Edgar Allan Poe theme. I did 2 of them. So here is the first one. I really enjoyed making these. The second one is a more earthy tone style, but both are very Edgar Allan Poe themed, as you can clearly see. I really enjoyed making these. I might have to make more. Dear Edie, how fares my fellow seeker of all things shadowed and sublime? The air this week carries with it a peculiar stillness, as if the spirits themselves linger close, yearning to hear the whisper of the page turning. Surely you have felt it too? I must confess, I have recently embarked on the picture of Dorian Gray. Oh, how Wilder's prose cuts through the velvet darkness like a silver dagger. Does it not make you ponder the price we pay for the fleeting beauty of our ambitions? I would love to hear of the specters haunting your current reading list. May your evening be long, your candles steadfast, and your books as thrilling as the tempest winds that howl outside our doors. Write to me soon, for your words are as dear as any Gothic tomb. Yours ever, D.L. Tillery. Here is the shelf that I did for the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge prompt. And on top you see my book, Caliostro, and then under that is Edgar Allan Poe. Got some Twilight, whether it be the graphic novel or the full-on books. And some of my favorite characters from like The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack. Over here you have Darker by E.L. James in the corner. Because we all know she copied Twilight for her story. And I have some candles and my witch candle stick holder there. On the second shelf is some Christina Faheen, my favorite pumpkin for Halloween that I like to put on my shelf with the spiders. And we have some other dark fantasy, dark romance books here on the side. And then on the third shelf, we have some Anne Rice and some of A.N. Requil, which is Anne Rice's other name for her erotica. And we have Black and Teeth in there too. And of course, one of my favorite crows on the skull statuettes. The witch lights up too. And of course, we have the picture of Dorian Gray, Slenderman, and Poison over here. This is some of my newer stuff. And down here on the last shelf is Dracula. You got to have some Dracula for the Gothic Hearts. And one of my horn headpieces back there. And some manga and graphic novels that are more on the darker inclined stand, and vamps. Of course, you gotta have more vampires for Gothic. And as we're going back up, as you can see the full view of the bookshelf, I enjoyed putting this corner bookshelf together for the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge. All right, I hope you enjoyed all of the video parts for the prompts that I covered for the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge in this video. Now I'm going to read the two letters like I mentioned at the beginning of this video for the people that I received them from. I'm not going to show the full like envelope because it has addresses on it, and I'm going to keep that hidden, but I'm going to show what I can real quick, so hold on one second for me. See here, this is one that's from Regina. She has a seal here because that was part of the prompt where we write the Victorian letter and we use a wax seal. But yeah, I still wanted to show like some of the like envelope that she had it in. See, there's like flowers at the top of her envelope, which is really nice. And then I have the one from E.D. Lewis here. Another one. So I'm going to open Regina's first here. All right, we have the letter. Oh, nice. A beautiful bookmark is inside. I should have thought about putting something inside the letters, but I was so drawn on writing them. I love that. Thank you, Regina. And let's read Regina's letter. Much bigger and longer than mine. Aw, this is really a good letter. Love it. And she said she wrote me a poem. There is a poem here called The Vampire. Lovely. It's a lovely poem. Thank you, Regina. I really appreciate this letter. It's so awesome to get letters when you get them in the mail. Like, it's not something we do too much now, people, do we? So thank you, Regina, for that letter. I really enjoyed it. It's very nice. Now we have E.D. Lewis's letter. Ooh, the wax seal. An E for E.D. That's very cool. Very cool, E.D. I love how you use it to seal the letter closed. Very nice touch. Very nice touch. Oh, he wrote so much. Look how much he wrote. Actually, I meant to show the part of Regina's letter. Oops. Oh, the glare is real. See? Very nice. Very nice. On EDs. Let's try to see if we can get a little bit closer if I put it down. Look how much he wrote. Let me read this. ED's is like a story. Wow, I really like this. Very nice. I like this actually. This needs to be like a continued on story book. So as you can see, both of the letters are different styles. Really did enjoy Regina's style of writing about her daily, about what's going on, and then the poem was a lovely touch. Love it. And then ED's version of like a integrating like a story of like him in a story and kind of like a different plane of doing things, which is really really awesome. I kind of went in between these two things, like daily like me, but also with like a gothic tone and speech and things like that. I can't wait to get the other two, one from Elizabeth Sagewood and the other from Aphrodite Lee. So I'm really excited to get the last two. I really enjoyed those. That might be something we could all do, on a monthly or quarterly seasonal maybe thing that we could write each other's letters. That'd be great and fun to do because the art of writing letters, it seems to be quite lost on people now. Wrap up video won't come out to the next following weekend, which I still think is fine within the first week of March to wrap up stuff from February. So definitely looking forward to that, which actually coincides with my it means I'll probably be releasing two videos then, because it'll be my wrap up video for Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge for February, and it'll be time for my author vlog, my writer's vlog. So yeah, look for those two videos on the coming weekend. And I will see you in the next one. Stay scared.